Okay, so normally I have just like this mindset that I go into where I'm like, this is what I want this to really portray when we do these intros, but I ain't got no idea right now. So what we're gonna do, and I'm not gonna, this is all gonna be a straight shot. We're gonna say, what is the word of the day? This is the day before when I usually do this. So word of the day today is, let's go to Merriam-Webster. Ooh, vivacious. Vivacious. Okay. Cool. That means something or someone described as vivacious is happy and lively in an appealing way. So, let's cook. There's something about the energy in a finale that's different from any other time. No, I'm serious. From any other episode, from any other game, from any other moment, this is that finale. And not just any finale, the real, the true finale. It's a moment where you just have to be happy that you made it to this point. Whether it's from the support of the people, whether you got lucky from a secret achievement, or whether you toppled everyone in your path to become the winner of an episode to guarantee your spot, your ticket to be here in the finale. Even though you have tag team partners, former tag team partners, man, woman, robotic, creature, or bear, sharing that same energy, that electricity. There's a calmness, there's worry, but all in all, in that moment, they embrace it, they accept it, it's vivacious. To know that you had what it takes to make it here. No matter how you got here, there's a smile on your face, determination in the furrow of your brow, because you have that opportunity. Opportunity to hold gold, opportunity to retain gold, opportunity to walk out as Season 15's true victor. Walk out with the title around your arm, your waist, wherever you wish to carry it. An opportunity to win the Danganronpa Hunger Games Champion of Champions title. Avi, Gundam, Chisa, Pekka, Tengen, Kori, Maki, Queen, Sakura, Ibuki, Mikon, Angie, Nagisa, Hajime, Rantaro, Justice Hammer 1, Izior, Paimon, Hero, Professor Layton, Kurakuma, The Great Gozu, Jin Kirigiri, Kizakura, from the secret episode, Kamiko, and your Danganronpa Hunger Games Champion of Champions, the smallest knight, Monotaro. In this most vivacious of moments, who will reign supreme? Finale time, it's finale Friday too. Oh, yes, I guess you all know that much, the consensus, we had the intro and whatnot. It's time. It's the year of the resolve. It is time to resolve Season 15. It is time for Toon Link, Dave, Bravo, Anomaly, the Anomalakaris, even Asnir, to finish this. Who will be finishing their story? Who will be finishing Season 15 as champion? Who? Let's find out in the Danganronpa Hunger Games. I'm excited, I hope you guys are too. Let's find out how this all plays out. Everybody who's here. But let's give a nice little rundown one more again, because everyone here has their own story. Let's see how those stories combine. In District 1, we have Avi. Started off this season, had so many titles, won another title. It was crazy. AV was going nuts, was going wild. Now has none, but could he end this season with a title? Gundam Tanaka as well needs some gold. Gundam wants that gold back. He wants to be a champion again. Won gold for the very first time, tagging with, or not tagging with, in ghostly shenanigans with Karumi. Can Gundam win that title this time by himself? Chisa is here. Agent of Chaos has been a champion once. Chisa wants to do it again. She said, let's do it again. Former tag team champion too. Okay, Chisa, let's see you work. Pekko's hanging in there as well. Pekko wants that singles titles again. Is she going to be able to do it? District 3 sees Tengen and Corey is in the house. District 4, Maki, Kakimaki with Queen. District 5 sees Sakura and Ibuki. District 6 sees Mikon and Angie. District 7 sees My Employee of the Month, Nagisa with Hajime. District 8 sees Rantaro, the Witch King, and Justice Hammer 1. District 9 sees Izuyoi, our boy, with Acknowledge Her. Paimon, I believe, was the champion at the very, very start of the season. And AV took that championship. District 10 sees Hero and Professor Layton. District 11 sees Kurokuma and the great Gozu, Jin, and Kizakura hanging in there for District 12, which is, admittedly, a very dope district. I'm glad that they ended up in a district together. Isn't that fun, these two? And District 13 sees, put in via the secret episode, Kameko and Monotaro, our champion. And so, live chat, how are you doing? It is Friday, the last Friday, one day. There's a lot of stuff like about to happen. The Royal Rumbles tomorrow, but more pertinent to this channel, OC Revolution, the first ever one hosted by Dirk Madison, is tomorrow, so get excited for that. We got all the OCs who entered, and it's gonna be one big old brawl. So many, I don't want to say much. Maybe I'll say a little something at the end of the episode just to build a little bit more hype, but it's gonna be a good time. That being said, well, make your picks first, second, and third. I'll make mine very quick. Live chat, go ahead and do it. Comments, go ahead and do it. I'm gonna pick for first AV. Second and third, I'm gonna go with Buki and Mikon. And I'm gonna wait for this song to end, but you guys y'all see that thumbs up button? It's real easy. Click it right now. Click it. I'll wait. Asner, we're not gonna roll this die until they click the like button. They did? Are you sure? I don't know. It don't look click to me. Okay. Well, I'll believe the people. I'll believe them. I believe in the people. Maybe they won't like Thursday V's video, but of course they gonna like it for Friday V. Cowboy V. We yeehaw yonder these parts as we get ready. I'm surprised that you're actually just here. No shenanigans? Don't want to do anything wild that might jeopardize your integrity going into your big not championship match, tag team match against Kazuichi and Fujiko? Alright, well, I look forward to, I guess I don't really roll you all that often. We don't actually go through this too much, Asner, but hey, without a shadow of a doubt, I wish you the best of luck. I wish Pablo the best of luck. He's over there taking a nap. Not surprised, are we? Well, that being said, let's roll how many times? Not just 2 tosses. Let's do a 3rd toss. Check that out. It is, I'm gonna not look at my camera. So this is the 4 side, this is the 2 side, and this is the 3 side. So I think 6 should be on the bottom or the top. No, I can see the 1 on the top, so 6 should be on the bottom. That means this is the spiciest of all RNG. For the final time in season 15, the big ol' 1-5, we will resimulate 5 times. So, for Monotaro's championship, we resimulate not just 1 time, not just 2 times, as I missed. There we go, 2 times. Not even 3 or 4, but for the Danganronpa Hunger Games Champion of Champions title. For the end, the resolution as we resolve season 15. It's time to click this one more time and start our descent. Let's check it out. It is 5 times. 25 competitors, 1 shot. Monotaro, best of luck to you. I got that siren right there, but let's hope it doesn't hit for you. We proceed and we see the bloodbath. And as the troops stand on their podiums, the horns, they lost sound, so horn bearers, if you could, just one more good time for the people. And play it loud for the folks in the back. Sound the horns. Thank you, horn bearers. Muchos gracias. As we kick off this show, we have Izioi, our boy, running away from the cornucopia. Chisa tripped on her own feet and breaks her neck on the way down. That's very Mikon of you. Rantaro rides into the arena on a unicorn. Hajime runs away from the cornucopia. Hiro, rather, finds a teleporter, teleports him right behind Avi. You were Hiro all along? Nagisa runs away. So does Peko and Leighton. Tengen finds a teleporter. It teleports him to Garrott's Monastery. He finds the bones, an ancient relic. Kurokuma can't remember who they are. Jin tries to help him remember. He was like, am I Shirakuma? Am I a dork? Gundam begins to work on a plan to overthrow Monokuma. Cory is in the house and he's running away from the cornucopia. The cornucopia. Queen stays at the cornucopia for resources. Gozu kills Justice Hammer 1 with a sickle. That was a lot of people's picks and you are indeed dead. Paimon receives a vision of her dying brutally at the hands of the champion and Angie. As she sees them approaching, she uses this foresight to avoid dying Sakura. Finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Mikon kills Kamiko with her own weapon, Stank. Avi finds a 64-pack of Crayola crayons within the cornucopia. A sudden urge of dread overcomes Ibuki as they notice Kizukura staring at her, and Mikon takes a handful of throwing knives. Not the bloodiest bloodbath, but we did lose a couple of folks, and we still have a whole day to get through, as Queen throws a discarded dumbbell right into the skull of Mikon. One of my girls gone. You hate to see it, but Rantaro places a bomb next to her to explode some fish. Tengen tells Hajime to train his elbows. Hajime's elbows get too swole, ends up knocking Tengen from off of a tree, killing them. I'm pretty sure that's based on one of these times that I accidentally knocked my elbow on something, and I think Toon Link fell from the heavens to the ground. As Avi forces Hiro to kill Nagisa or Jin, he decides to kill Jin. This is much bloodier than Thursday Avi's game. Peko is pricked while throwing while picking berries. Kizukura and Leighton make a list of chores for Angie to complete. Gundam receives a gift from a secret admirer, rather, it's a sword. Monotaro beats Kurokuma with a ladder. Gozu does the same thing to Maki. Cory searches for firewood, and Paimon, Izioi, Ibuki, and Sakura join the Chad Septic-Eyed cult. And you know what? We didn't see an arena event yesterday, so we're gonna see one right here, right now. And that's not a prediction. It's Fallen Tributes. But I sounded confident, right? Just like I'm confident that this is a saddest of all moments for Chisa, Justice Hammer, Uno, Kamiko, Mikon, Tengen, Jin. And remember, we want that top 12 as well. 6 gone as we make our way there. 7 remain to get to our top 12, but for right now we still have Avi, Gundam, Peko, Cory's in this house with Maki, Queen, Sakura, Ibuki, and Angie. District 7 completely in with Nagisa and Hajime. Rantaro still hanging in there with Izioi and Paimon as well. Hiro, Professor Layton, Kurokuma the Great Gozu, and Kizukura, and lastly our champion, young champion, Monotaro champion, still stands tall, the smallest knight. Will he pull off the Monophony? Will he pull off the Mew? Will he be the third? Let's find out. I think it's time we find out, shall we? I believe we shall. Next round sees Sakura using some firewood to distract Cory and Avi, killing them both. I think Sakura probably still holds some resent with all of the Avies after, maybe not Wednesday, but definitely in the Avies, you know, reminiscent with the Hunger Games after she was stripped of her title. Wants to get it back, saying, hey, now there's no doubt who's champion. Paimon receives a hat from an unknown sponsor. Hiro finds an etch-a-sketch, shows Rantaro the portrait made for him. Rantaro loves it, kisses him on the forehead. Delightful. Maki eats a sandwich to restore full health. Angie tries to set a trap. Unfortunately, ends up trapping herself. Monotaro's unknown sponsor is Avi. Do I sense some bias here? Young champion, of course. Queen runs into Leighton, falls over. Barely conscious, Leighton's eyes stare at the fallen queen before doing the caterpillar and dropping that elbow right onto her Gundam and Peko on a pose off. Peko wins. I would have assumed, you know what? Peko's got a power stance, and I don't know if Gundam's posing can beat a power stance. Ibuki finds a care package but is unable to open it. Kizukura battles Gozu in an intense game of rock, paper, scissors. Kizukura loses, has a sad feeling in his chest. Kurokuma's unknown sponsors. Avi, do I sense some bias here? Apparently I love the bears. Let's go Bears! Hajime throws the kids a Molotov, and Nagisa turns out the Molotov is just a rag. Not even on fire, and Izuyoi, our boy, dies from hunger. Rest in peace. I think we lost 3 on this day as we continue to day 2. With Kizakura receives a gift from a secret admirer. Oh god, that's repulsive. Hajime starts to write a novel. Will he ever finish it? Layton grabs a table. The audience cheers in excitement. Angie is so excited about her super weapon that it'll take over the arena. She wrote a song about it. It's a Tua. A Tua is her super weapon. Avi confuses Gozu for Hilda. How? Well, look, they both competed at the last Friday Night Fracture, and they both lost. And they're both great. Ibuki can see the end of the horizon. Hatsune Miku, is that you? Queen ambushes Kurakuma, kills him. Monotaro and Paimon trade talents, so now Monotaro is your traveling companion, and Paimon is your champion. Rentaro bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Hero comes before Nagisa in this event. Gundam traps himself and also bleeds out. Where in the world is Peko? She's dead. She ain't alive. Sakura puts their faith into Atua, and Maki finds a bikini. This cry revealing, wait, no, hold on, this is the wrong simulator. Oh, no, well, that's fine. Shockingly enough, I think we might be at our top 12 because this day was secretly bloodier than... Was it bloodier than the last? Yeah, it got us the 7. It got us our 7. We got our 6 and our 7. That's crazy. So everybody who's left will be fighting for the championship again, but for right now, it is indeed the saddest of all moments for Cory, Avi, Izuyoi, Kurakuma, Rentaro, Gundam, Peko. Peek at everybody's statuses real quick. We still have the entire first row got smashed. That being said, your top 12 are Maki, Queen, Sakura, Ibuki, Angie, Nagisa, Hajime, Paimon, Hiro, Professor Layton, Gozu, Kizakura, Monotaro? Are we at 13? Wait a minute. We are at 13. Oh, because we have 20... I see. Whoops. We have 26. In my brain, I was like, we have 25, but we definitely have 26, because someone found the secret episode and put Kamiko in. So in my brain, I'm like, oh, well, we still have 25, even though there's one extra person. So the next person who perishes actually will not be making the finale. I'm sorry, the premiere. That will be an unfortunate truth, but who will that unfortunate truth lie to? Who will perish next? Who will just miss out? It will be... Ooh, we'll find out as Nagisa signs a petition to change American football to Yi-Ball under the cover of darkness. Paimon spies on Hiro. In an effort in a team building exercise, rather, Gozu and Maki tell each other what they hate about one another. Sakura and Hajime start preparing for Spooky Month by doing the spooky dance. The champion says, first of all, it's not Halloween, takes them both out. Secondly, Monotaro says, you never really won that championship this season, but you know who did? Me, holds Sakura from going to the finale. Hajime just moves on instead. Queen dyes her hair orange. Ibuki dies from hunger. Kizakura relaxes by his fireplace, and Avi the Ultimate Jinx comments how well Layton's doing. Angie walks up to Layton and stabs him. That is rough, buddy. Oh my gosh. Well, he's in the premiere. And it's the feast. Shockingly, the feast wasn't ready for that as the cornucopia put of food, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes families. Kizakura decides not to attend the feast. Unfortunately, Paimon falls into a pit and dies. I was hoping for that Paimon W. Monotaro, Hiro, Maki, and Queen team up to grab food, weapons, and supplies and memoirs. Nagisa decides not to go to the feast, saying, I can get my title back, and Gozu throws a knife into Angie's chest, saying, turnabout knife is fair play, as we still have a day to get through, and that day is day 3. As Gozu stomps all over Hiro's garden, now an enraged Hiro murders him with a hoe and buries him in said garden. Yikes, Gozu is out of this one. Could Hiro walk out as champion? Kizakura isn't crying, he's sweating from his eyes. Monotaro is the best in the world. Nagisa and Queen have a picnic on a cliff. Surprisingly, nothing goes wrong. And Maki, I think, will actually be one to watch because I believe Maki got last in yesterday's finale. Could Maki get first in today's finale? That would be a true turnabout. That would be like losing at WrestleMania in the main event last year and then winning the championship in the main event of WrestleMania this year. Fingers crossed. We'll proceed. Do we have an arena event? Do we? Or is it just it was just gonna be a terrible, okay, yeah, it's just the saddest of all moments. For our final, not final 7, we've lost 7, and it is a terrible saddest of all moments for Sakura, Hajime, Ibuki, Professor Layton, Paimon, Angie, Gozu. Tragic to say the least. We're down to 6. Right, we had 13? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are indeed down to 6. An interesting 6. We could see several things happen, and I could tell you what those things are, but perhaps I should tell you as you're making your new picks, because I know you need some new picks, because if your picks were anything like mine, who were Avi, Ibuki, and Mikan, oh, big ol' yikes. That's a big ol' yikes. Instead, right now, you get to make some new ones, and they will be called your, oh yeah, saving grace picks. Could we not see a new champ alert? That is the real question. We'll get to that at the end of all of this. For right now, we're starting with Maki Miss Cocky. Maki was too cocky yesterday. Could she be champion today instead? Queen is trying to dominate the competition. Can Queen come back and get this W? Nagisa as well. Nagisa was your champion. Chaos reigned on him. Monotaro won. Could we see another swap? Another champion who lost due to Chaos reigning this season taking the W again? Could it be Nagisa's time to be Hero? Hero just wants to have a good time, and you know what? Hero's having a good time. Speaking of good time, we have Kizakura. That's good times, Kizakura. Yeah, that's you see someone with a hat like that, you better believe they're good times name. as someone who owns a cowboy hat, that means there's good times and good vibes. And lastly, we have Monotaro, your champion, young champion. Good luck to him. Make your saving grace picks first, second, third in the comments in the live chat. Do it where you must do it where you can do it. I'll do it as well right here, right now. And as you're doing so, if you didn't hit that like earlier, I'll punch. What can I punch? I said punch, so I have to punch something. Yes. Small of? No, I can't punch small. Hold on. There's this Animal Crossing pack. I'll punch. Okay, so I fooled myself. I was like, oh yeah, this Animal Crossing pack? Which Animal Crossing character am I about to punch? It's Applin! It's a Pokemon card. I'll punch it. Bam! Yo, I really got myself. I was like, I'm curious. Somebody might really love this Animal Crossing character, and then all of a sudden this Applin, and I was like, oh my. My picks are Maki, Nagisa, and Hero. I think they're the 3 that I want to win the most. My squad member, my employee of the month, and you know what, just Hero's here for a good time, not a long time. He would do very well in Sumeru. That being said, shall we? We got 6 folks left, which means we get to enjoy this, we get to savor this music one good time, because they all want one thing. But who are they? Maki, Queen, Nagisa, Hero, Kizakura, Monotaro, Danganronpa Hunger Games Champion of Champions title. It's on the line. They all know what they have to do to get it, and their heartbeats are beating with the same pulse, determination, perhaps even the same fate as that of a samurai woman. It's your final 6. Who will be going on? Who will be, I mean, they're all going on to the premiere, but who will be walking into the premiere with that title? We proceed to see it. Nagisa talks Kizakura in bed and gives him a goodnight kiss. Monotaro gets the despair disease and starts insulting everyone who passes him by relentlessly. Queen steals Hero's first kiss. Maki shouts from afar, "Is that a JoJo reference?" Well, I guess we'll see. 6 still in, but 6 quickly turns to still 6, I think. As Nagisa says something wrong, Queen calls him a foolish fool. Maki finds a bow tie and puts it on because, well, bow ties are cool. The 11th Doctor says so. Monotaro makes a Danganronpa rewrite where Hiro's the protagonist, and Kizukura is working on an ad that will appear in the next Danganronpa Hunger Games. We proceed, no perishings, so we must continue. As Kizukura and Queen huddle together for warmth is a little bit awkward. Nagisa asks Maki to murder Hiro, to which Maki declines, fair enough, and Monotaro gets a hold of my soundboard. Unfortunately, before he can use it, he gets caught and disqualified, and I take his title because I said, you know what? I think I'm feeling a little, new champ alert. As we proceed to our final 5. It is Nagisa seeing completely pale Hiro washed ashore, revives him but doesn't stop. Kizukura's unknown sponsor is Sayaka. Avi's not gonna like that. Queen tries sleeping the entire day, and Maki's the best there is, was, or ever will be. We are down just one young champion. He was so close but so far. And with it, it's a terrible turnabout 4. Monotaro. Well, what more can I say? What's your final 5? We have a full set of final 5s. We had a full... No, we didn't. We had 6. In my brain, I was like, oh, we had 10. No, we didn't. We had 6. Now we're down to 5, a full set for our Crisis of Fate situation. Maki, Queen, Nagisa, Hiro, Kizukura. In terms of people who have held the title before... it's Maki and Nagisa. Who could hold it next is the real question. Let's find out, because we're going to find out together, shall we? Yeah, let's do it. It's your final 5. It's Maki, it's Queen, it's Nagisa, it's Hiro, and it's Kizukura, all caught within our final 5. All caught in championship action. All caught in a golden crisis of fate. Final 5. Maki, Mizukaki Maki. Queen, who got here because of her team. Nagisa, actually she didn't get here because of her team. She got here because of something else. Her face and heel shenanigans. Hiro, Kizukura, let's see how it plays out with Hiro using the spirit of the Great Pumpkin to change the arena date back to October. Queen challenges Avi and Battleship. Avi sinks Queen's battleship. Nagisa wants Avi to give Sayaka a chance. That might be a fatal event. Maki fiercely shakes up a can of soda, pops his head, blasting Kizukura in the face with a stream of soda. Nagisa is actually still alive, but Nagisa and me, we do go way back. So do me and Maki, but Hiro kills Maki as she tries to run. As Queen has balloons, Kizukura comes along and pops them. We reach our final 4. After this, one and only terrible turnabout 4. Mizukaki Maki. Maki's out of this one, came in last, but did much better today. Last yesterday, much better today. See everybody's statuses. Queen still hanging in there, Nagisa, Hiro, and Kizukura. Who's gonna win is the real question. Well, I think we're gonna have to find out. Yes, your final 4 is still a crisis of fate. That's not a crisis of fate. This is a crisis of fate. Queen, Nagisa, Hiro, Kizukura, it's your final 4. Could end in a moment's notice, doesn't end right here. No, but Hiro signs a position of a change, American football to yeet ball. Nagisa attempts to sneak into the back rooms of Yoko's, but gets seen by Kizukura, an employee of the store. Nagisa, at least you're loyal to the brand. You love to see that. You're not new to this, you're true to this. Queen gets killed and replaced by a realistic doll made in her image. We still have 4 because we're gonna allow those dolls to compete. As Nagisa decides to lend Avi a hand and kills Komodo Dragon and loose in the arena. However, Kizukura sees this and kills Nagisa in a fit of rage. Nagisa, I was hoping. But Kizukura, how could you? How could you? That's my man. It's Nagi. It was supposed to be Nagisa. It was his time to be. He was just helping me out. He helped me out two rounds in a row. And you must be some special agent of the shenanigans with Yoko's. Queen and Hiro, although adorably, play patty cake, so that's really nice. We lost a hero, a saint, and someone who deserved much better. Nagisa, this one's for you. Nagisa! My employee of the month. Every month. You hate to see it. But Nagisa, congratulations. You made it close. That's all I can say to you. It's still technically a crisis of fate. One by one, they're all toppling down, but Who will be toppling down first? Queen, Hero, Kizakura? We could get down to the point where we see a tie, or neither. That is where we're going at this point. And next round, as we proceed, sees in anyone else's hands, a microphone is just a microphone, but in Kizakura's hands, it's a pipe bomb. Queen burns down AV, swears and despairs. Ooh! Queen swears it was an accident. The hero says that he saw Queen burn it down deliberately because I believe Hero, and of course I do. There's a 30% chance that he's right. I big boot Queen out of this game. Yeah, which means it's down to just two. Is it Kizakura? Is it Hero? I don't know who it's gonna be, but I can sure ask you who will it be? Kizakura, Hero. It is your final two. Kizakura, Hero. Both the underdogs, I would say, in this matchup. Both have made it to the final two, but which underdog will come through is the real question. Hero knew this whole time he had a 30% chance of getting that W. Will he get that W right here, right now? Or will Kizakura, who is partnered up with Jin this episode, carry on and win that championship? Live chat, comments, make your calls known. Who walks out as Season 15's victor? Kizakura, Hero. Both, neither. All options, and it all ends this next day. So once again, Kizakura, Hero. Hero, Kizakura. Both, neither. We play it out, we proceed, and we see it all ends with Hero falling to a pit and dying. When I mean there he goes, he's like, I'm gonna win. Oh, that's a deep pit. Oh, there he's dead. All right, Kizakura wins. After this final terrible turnabout of Season 15-4, Queen, Hero. It's all over. It all ends right here, right now. And you know what? Oh, champion, my champion. It is a champion I can be proud of. Everyone's, you know what? You might not, and you know what? First of all, give him his flowers. That's your winner from District 12. You may not consider him your favorite Danganronpa character, but sure enough, you have to give him his flowers. You gotta give him his due. You know him and you love him. He's a respectable gentleman, a standout competitor this season, and now takes the W. And new Danganronpa Hunger Games Champion of Champions, Kizakura, takes the win. Kizakura, you've done it. You've ascended. You have etched your name in the history books. There have been many, but today it is you, champion, oh champion. Congratulations to Kizakura. We know our top 12, and from District 12, our winner is Kizakura. Second was Hero Queen. Third, Nagisa 4th, Maki 5th, Monotaro 6th, Great Gozu 7th, Angie 8th, Paimon 9th, Professor Layden 10th, Ibuki 11th, and Hajime rounding off your top 12. In fact, our few non-Danganronpa characters, I think we had 3 in this game, all finished in the top 12. So they're all coming back in Season 16. And so, that's our story. Ibuki, good job, you made it. I was hoping. I was worried. I was like, come on, Ibuki, you can do it. I'm still on the Ibuki stand. I do love Ibuki. I was, in my heart of hearts, I was hoping for Paimon, but at least Paimon's coming back. District 9, place 9, Paimon's winning that championship at the start of Season 16. That's not a prediction. It is the truth. The whole truth. And that ain't nothing but the truth. That being said, let's cap us off. Let's finish this off. 26 competitors. Kizakura wins, our new champion. It all started with Chisa tripping over her feet, and she was like, oh, this is a long ball. Anyway, Hero did the same thing, and Kizakura won. Oh, there was a lot of tripping in these games. These were the tripping games. Hero had 3 KOs. It was all destined. He could have done it, but Kizakura had the 1, and all he needed was 1, and it wasn't even the last one. Great Gozu with 2, Monotaro with 2, our champion. Queen with 2, Sakura with 2, who just missed out. We know our top 12. Sakura just missed out. Tragic. But you know what? What, her silly little resistance allies, what, the Great Gozu and Queen? They both did alright. They'll be going to that premiere. Maybe Sakura can earn a spot in preseason. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Alright. That's it. We did it. We made it. Together we made it. So, let's go back to the reaping. Season's over. Season 15. Hope you guys weren't too upset with Thursday if you had to put up with him for a while. We had Dirk special guest 2 episodes this season. This was fun. This is a fun time. Heels, faces, all in all, it all ends with Kizakura, a respectable champion. You love to see him. Most excellent. The tag team story was great though. From the flip-flop, the back to forth to back, you love to see it. Rion became a household name after winning the free-for-all, then also successfully retaining during the tag team episode. If Rion had won that Champion of Champions episode 2, or that OC Championship episode, that would have been phenomenal. But still, Rion, major kudos, major props on that name. Speaking of OC Championship, perhaps that's what I'll talk about. For you see, all of the OCs that are competing, they're not just out here saying, oh yeah, I'm here. A lot of them will be competing for a shot at becoming the first ever OC champion in the AWE. Dirk Madison has organized it. There will be several matches, and a handful of competitors will be fighting in our 2 big main events, both of which will crown your first ever AWE OC champion. Ooh, had a hiccup. I'm excited. Tomorrow we'll find out. The secret is out. Who will be OC champion? We'll find out. AWE OC Revolution 1. Get excited. Toodaloo, flight crew. Dirk Madison tomorrow. Good luck. Thank you for a fantastic season, and thank you for watching. It's gonna be one heck of a year.
Everybody's coming here to meet some friends. It's like another world we